His cousin Brandon wants to be an MMA fighter. He took it upon himself to become Brandon's unofficial booking agent. This is his journey to finding Brandon a worthy opponent. Will Brandon finally show up to a fight? Stay tuned to find out on Mismatched Martial Arts, brought to you by today's sponsor, Cody's Custom Cars. If you've got a shitbox, make it cool with spray-painted brake calipers.
This just in. I heard Brandon is up 73 pounds and 2 cup sizes for this fight. Venom actually has him as their new mascot, the new sports bra for men they're launching. This transition to couch class has really opened some doors for him. Let's just hope he can fit through them. This is Brandon's ideal fight diet. It plays right into his normal life. He's been on the I See It diet for essentially his entire childhood. I see it, I eat it. His training partner, Augustus Gloop, was able to help him keep on track as well. Putting on this much weight can really be hard on the body. Brandon's coach put an interesting spin on the ice bath. I guess they've been putting him in a tub full of popsicles and dilly bars and just letting him eat his way out. This man's got Crisco coursing through his veins, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure if he gets cut, he's gonna bleed cream cheese. Watch for his cut man, Haagen-Dazs, to go unconventional and actually use vanilla frosting instead of Vaseline during his sparring session. Let's flash back to the weigh-in where you can see Brandon getting on the new Siri-activated scale provided by our new sponsor, Apple.
One at a time, please.
I asked him if he's been training hard to prepare for this fight, and he replied, "Yes, I've already burned up 1 Xbox and 3 controllers this month." Let's just hope for his sake that the game skill level translates to real life.
Do you know Brandon actually holds the record for one of the fastest tap-outs of all time? The bells sounded, him and his competitor charged each other and tackled each other to the ground. Brandon then landed on top of him and slapped the mat 3 times. Apparently he was confused. The referee declared Brandon's opponent the winner by submission, but apparently Brandon thought it was WWF rules.
Brandon. Bob the Beast Sapp versus Brandon at MSG. Guess what? I'm gonna punch you in your nose. I broke it in my nose. I'm gonna come at you, Brandon, and I'm gonna crush your head like a grape. Where you at, Brandon? Where you at?
Unbelievable. If Brandon can best the Beast, it will be the biggest upset since David and Goliath. When you put them side by side, it looks like Wee Man versus the guy from the Green Mile. I'm rooting for him, but not betting on him. The Beast does come into this fight with a slight advantage. I think they should give Brandon a football helmet and an AK-47 to level the playing field. We checked in with Brandon's conditioning coach this week to see how he's adjusting to the weight gain. I gotta tell you, this guy works up a sweat just playing UFC on Xbox. I do not like his chances. When asked how he intends to close the show on such a freakish opponent, Brandon's corner said he's been focusing on a new fight style called Gayrati. It involves humping his opponent into submission. Frankly, it sounds terrifying. I called Brandon earlier this week to see how he's feeling about the fight. He answered and said, "Hey you, yeah you." That's it. Fucking weirdo. Vegas has the odds stacked so strongly against Brandon, they're actually dedicating a portion of the program they're handing out at the front door to Brandon's eulogy. Shout out to Bob Sapp and his partner, the Croydon Champion, on releasing their new clothing line featuring the RIP edition, Where You At, Brandon? Commemorative t-shirts. In a pre-fight interview, Bob the Beast Sapp promised to crush Brandon's head like a grape and break his nose. Brandon responded by breaking his own nose, just to deny Bob the pleasure. That's how dedicated this guy is. Bob the Beast Sapp is built like a brick shithouse. Look at him, he's a freaking giant. How the hell do you hurt a guy like that? Just keep throwing Oreos at him and wait for diabetes to slow him down? And can we go back to this guy's pre-fight interview? Look at his fucking dome. It looks like a freaking walnut. Brandon better watch out for the headbutt. That's all I have to say. I know a lot of people criticize Brandon for not making his last fight, but I can understand his confusion with all the COVID-19 regulations going on. He truly thought the fight would take place over Zoom. I can't fault him there.
And now, for your main event of the evening. In the blue corner, he is 1/4 of the population in his hometown, hailing from Twig, Minnesota. weighing in at roughly the equivalent of 550 bags of nacho cheese Doritos, standing at what feels like 5 feet shorter than his opponent, introducing Brandon Six-Pack and Pound Solemn! And now, for his opponent, fighting out of Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 329 pounds, standing at 6 foot 5 inches, Bob the Beast Sapp! Let's get ready to rumble!
His opponent is 3 times his size. The odds are completely stacked against him. Place your bets online now for what is surely to be free money.